What is the most important thing to look at when you're investing in rental real estate? That's today's video. Let's dive in. Hey there, I'm Clayton Morris. I'm the founder of Morris Invest. I'm a longtime real estate investor. And today I want to talk about the number one thing, the thing to look for when you're buying rental real estate. And that thing, drum roll please, is return on investment, also known as ROI. To me, nothing else is as important as return on investment. I talk to investors all of the time who owned a property they lived in, and then they moved away and they kept it and are renting it out. And the first thing I ask them is, what is your ROI? And they say, I don't know. If you don't know, chances are it's either negative or very, very low. For me, I don't buy a property unless I can get between a 10 and 12% net return on investment. That means gross is going to be over 20% usually. That is a very important number. So return on investment simply means the cash I'm putting into the property, how much cash am I getting back from that investment? How much cash flow am I getting every month? Is that covering what I'm paying either on a mortgage, a monthly loan, or do I own it free and clear? But what is that return on investment? Now, I have a very simple calculator. I'm giving it away for free. It's below this video. It's a free ROI calculator. You can download it and use it to figure out rental properties that, even if you're buying them through us at Morris Invest or any rental property you buy, want to make sure that the ROI is incredibly high. So return on investment is the number one thing because all of the other factors flow into ROI, right? Vacancy rate, which is incredibly important, but vacancy rate is built in to ROI, right? Crime, and so therefore vacancies and employment. And if I can't rent the property and it's sitting vacant and because there's so much crime and there's no jobs and all of those other factors go into ROI. Do you see it? It's like an umbrella. It catches everything. So if I'm not getting the proper cash flow in a property, then that means my ROI is low, and therefore I'm not going to want to buy that property. Let me give you a simple way to figure out ROI. Here's the formula. It's a very quick and dirty formula for you to dive into when you're evaluating a rental property. And of course, if you're looking at commercial properties, there's other big indicators and there are other things you want to look at. But just for the sake of this video, I want to explain ROI on simple terms. You take the monthly rent, okay, $700 a month, multiply that times 12 months, right? And then we're going to take out, I know I go crazy, I'm really conservative with my numbers, but I want to take 40% out of my formula. So 700 times 12 gives me a number, multiply that times 0.6. That is going to take out 40%, okay? That is a number. Now I'm going to multiply that, I'm going to divide that now by the all-in cost of the house that I just bought. So $40,000 house, which is typically what the houses that I do. And there you go. Right there is my ROI number right there. That's a phenomenal return on investment, right? So if that number shakes in different ways, let's say the rent is lower and the cost of buying the house is higher, well, your ROI is going to go down. There are a number of other indicators, right? Maybe expenses are higher, maybe your taxes are higher. All of those things are built into my formula. Very important to look at ROI when you're considering the purchase of a rental property. To me, almost nothing else matters. I don't care about four walls, the walls or the roof. 4 walls and a roof, that's a house, right? The main thing I care about is return on investment. Do not fall in love with real estate. Fall in love with ROI, and you'll be a successful rental investor. I'm Clayton Morris. Please subscribe to the channel here. We have tons of great resources and tons of great playlists to help you figure out your journey in rental real estate investing. And as always, you can leave comments below this video. Any questions you have, I always jump in and engage with our audience. And please share this with someone you know is interested in rental real estate. Please, we'll see you back here once again. We always do videos multiple times a week, and I'm excited to share these with you every week. Have a great one, everyone. Bye-bye.